How long was the treatment and the phases within it? Sometimes it's a 4-week detox, sometimes it's this. Again, realizing these are not protocols or anything, but
Yeah.
her individual treatment plan. What was the length of hers and what it looked like in the phases?
Since she was traveling in, she was getting
Hmm.
daily treatment, so it did make it a little bit quicker for her. All in all, she was here for 4 weeks.
Okay.
So she had 2 weeks of detoxification and then 2 weeks with our antimicrobial treatments. This patient ended up, opting out of the regenerative phase of treatment. She was just unable to stay. However, she still did the bulk of her treatment and did really well. She had a quick turnaround, I would say, from other patients I've seen here, but while she was here, the important part of, I think, her success is she truly did everything.
Hmm.
She from the physical treatments all the way to the emotional treatments and really embraced it. So her compliance to everything, I think, is what allowed this quick turnaround.
And at day zero, I understand she couldn't even be in the same room as anything with meat, and that would be already too much. Where was she at week 4, day 28?
So this patient started like feeling better with a lot of her other symptoms I mentioned in the beginning, like as soon as she started detoxifying, which we do not always see. Sometimes people get a little bit worse before they get
Yeah.
better, but she was someone who started, I think, just with her age, how young she is and otherwise healthy, as we started removing that toxic load, it's like a lifting a weight off the patient's shoulders. At the end of her treatment, ideally she probably would have consulted with us before eating any meat, but she just went for it and had a burger one weekend
That's
and
a
came.
good sign if she's like, hey, I want a burger. I'm gonna try this out.
She
Like, all
just
right.
went for it. But she ended up coming into, maybe this was after her first week of antimicrobials. I don't believe she even finished the full thing because she came back in and we were able to talk with her about this. And she said she was fine. She had no reaction at all. And then she finished her last two antimicrobials. And to my knowledge, went on and has been able to be okay. This patient also, her family has a farm and they do a lot of work on their farm. So even being around the animals on the farm,
Mm.
which was a huge part of her life between the work her family did, and she just loved her animals. She couldn't even do that. So as time went on, there was just in more ways, anything to do almost with animals created this reaction in her. And that also improved as well.
No, it's incredible that within those 4 weeks and going through the patterns that, she ended up in a state like that